abusuafo yɛn mu bibi akwaba na yɛmfa mbra mega tv yɛn platform wei so ɛnɛ ɛyɛ public holiday wate aseɛ nti feel vibes no na yɛn petition akɔtɔ yɛwura John Dramani Mahama yɛn president of Republic of Ghana ɛyɛ ne nsa na deedi nkan no mamefa akwanya wei so na memfa mmeto monim ɛndoro na ɛti sɛ yɛ maame Professor Jean Opoku Nana ɛyɛ Ajiman wate aseɛ yɛ vice president of Republic of Ghana maame ne ho dodo no kakra ɛbaa sei na atamfo ɛto bigum but nyame ni no kware di sisi maame no ne ho yɛ paa according to this na yi ni spokesperson anaasɛ nipa ɔbɛn no ewura efe no Eric Ejei ɔyɛ NDC di na abusua ɔkyerɛ mu a maame no ne ho ɛyɛ nti obi anka na koma ɛnto ne yam na yɛmfa mpae bɔ gusu antan n'akyi because ɔtamfo no bɛhyehyɛ nso ɛmbam quick one yɛnkɔ nti saa petition na abɛtɔ hɔ nom sɛ yɛnyi chief justice no wei na lawyer Maurice Ampaw so aba abɔnten ɛna ɔkyerɛ mu a saa petition no nkroma time nkroma na ɔtan chief justice bi fact ɔyɛ ya tu no nti bi ɛna yɛwura John Mahama nso ɔpɛ ɔyɛ because in opposition no ɔne na yi ne party for ɛka nsɛm bebree de fa chief justice no abusuafo mempɛ sɛ mɛkasa bebree yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔ ti lawyer Maurice Ampaw nsɛm ɔde to dwa bra ɔkɔ wontumi ɛbra no sesan the program a ɔyɛ no wɔ wontumi TV yɛnkɔ ti nsɛm no fa brɛ kɔ ba yɛbɛto aso yɛmfa credit no ma wontumi TV ɔmo na mɔbɔ ayɛ nsɛ timi ka nsɛm wi bɛsɔ so bɛ like na wa subscribe na wa share na foforo enye biare nyankopɔn hyira mo bibia happy Eid al-Fitr ana mbeboa yes
mame no office na be abandoned and mame no I say who president no embo mo ne ho enene ya tam no ekɔ na yɛkɔ dampe no wa bruchiri na ya be trade jumade so because obi edi ni position obi di ni vice otinkom ka ye di ni vice dada enti no yampa bɔ ne sɛ nyame a ɔbɔ so na sase no ɔma we mpare mame no sɛ mame no trans no no so bra wa brɛ no ohu ne hu sunsu aso ebi nka ne ma ebi nka ne busua na ebi nka Ghana fo obi biara ɔhyɛ mami yare ase no obi biara responsible for the illness ɛna ɔbɔ mpa sɛ mame befi mu no saa yare no ɛna owu no yɛto back to sender ɛmmɔnwura NDC fo mu ɛmmɔnwura party mu ɛmmɔnwura beebi efiba na nyame nje mama Jane ne nkwa she say ɔyɛ innocent soul la wabɔ ne bra akɔkyerɛ na deɛ ɛnyɛ professor ship na mama yɛ so innocent we will not allow this woman to be sacrificed empire yɛn ɔyɛ so de mu nti ansa na numere me de me topic bɛba no numere me bɛhwɛ issues of issues of CJ current CJ the attempts to remove the current CJ and other matters. And judges now more political college no omu ni momo omu yomu ni efi ho and then they will appoint NDC judges and they will sure say the chief justice is a chief justice ono na mama oba appointing obetuba control no. That is what mama said in the campaign and in every platform no omo bi enu say only GDA or judiciary mo. There is no way out he can work with the judiciary. So and ya to about man no. Well, control parliament and control executive. Now mama has set an agenda together with the council of state to take over the judiciary. And through the petition, the agenda have set. Me, I don't want to look at the legalities. I look at the legalities. Say ne, Georgina Wood, and my friend said, we share in the history of Chief Justice Ghana. Chief Justice be anywhere you do a feel power. Apart from say Akokosa. In Nkrumah 1962. Chief Justice di asem etia in Nkrumah. Na Nkrumah bufui. Ena o remove Chief Justice no. O jinedi in 1963 say Akokosa, the first chief justice, no. Nkrumah through the dictatorship element, no. But not Nkrumah was running a one-party state or control parliament, a control executive. And to say Akokosa or yeah independent, no. Judge, Supreme Court Chief Justice. At that time, no. Nkrumah want to control the judiciary into know, oh ye the Chief Justice say Akokosa. The first Chief Justice was sacked. And Osaki Chief Justice, no, then he took control over the judiciary. Until Nkrumah became a dictator. He controlled parliament, the executive, and the judiciary. And then he banned the other political parties. And he started ruling Ghana. And no, na edi coup d'etat baye because sadi no ye no yisi justice fi hodo no abrofo no ene Ghana fo bebre lawyers fo bebre sorry tia Nkrumah say Nkrumah den na wa ye Nkrumah den na wa ye sack the chief justice where the asema or the principles and the law just because you are not comfortable with the chief justice into no on tonium on your party member or your CPP member, or look at the law, or look at principles, or use or decide the cases on judicial reasoning. Nkrumah to Sakeno. Emma time bedaho. And Emma Nkrumah. Among for who say he's not ready to leave power into the CIA 4-year arrangement. Now, but for no boy and you two no 1966. After that, no, under Ghana constitutional dispensation, no, we decided say, going forward, 1960 constitution, no, the best shemukena, so the judicial be very independent. Until 1969, no, you fortify the judiciary. Say only independent. Until ababa ko, but judiciary no remains. Omoye nkofubia trained lawyers, they don't get themselves into party politics. They swear an oath to defend the constitution, to rule without fear or favor, and to do justice to all manner of persons. They don't put on political color. They don't look at they don't put on political lenses when they administer justice. It's law, and the constitution, law and the constitution. Their allegiance is to law and the constitution. That is how the judiciary have operated from 1969 up to now. Maurice Ampaw no a dictator and removing any judge. Maurice Ampaw now by as a dictator no. Or you cool no one touching the judiciary. He allowed the judiciary to flow. Or setting up para-judiciary tribunal, PNDC, or the traditional one. But he knows the importance of the judiciary. And then, Mama attempt to remove the Chief Justice, no, is equated to Nkrumah at removing say Akokosa. Na who no present Mama NDC Muntumin Kariu. Because as we speak now, no, the international committee is watching. As we speak now, the military is watching. The police is watching. The judiciary and the stakeholders are watching. You see, Tio, look, Mama, NDC, don't think that Ghana belongs to you. It's a trap. Do you think what is happening to the teachers is when people are not talking? It's a trap. Oh, resetting. Oh, house cleaning. It is good. Now take over the judiciary by resetting it to suit your government, so that you bring your own Chief Justice. Yes, sir. Through the process now, you bring another Chief Justice, and that Chief Justice will also be Mama Chief Justice. No Ghanaian will see that Chief Justice to be a Ghanaian Chief Justice, because to you, no, once another appointee Chief Justice, no, that Chief Justice is MPP Chief Justice. Therefore, if you remove, who are you going to bring? And You see, the warning I'm giving to the judiciary, who are judge, right from the Supreme Court judges to the magistrates to the family tribunal, your independence is under threat. Judicial independence is under threat. The judiciary is under threat. The judiciary is not free from political influence. The judiciary has come under serious threats. Where, when your leader is removed, everybody can be removed. And I can tell you on authority, after Torkonoo, some of the judges at the Supreme Court will reach your term. Petitions upon petitions will start flowing. I know about 2 or 3 petitions. And every judge be Nana do appoint you, you will also come. You face the same. If you allow Torkonoo to go, you face the same music. I'm telling you. And the judiciary, you will not have peace, because you have a president who is agenda is to reset your judiciary and to tune your mind as to how you should administer justice according to how my money and these people feel it, not according to law. So they attempt to break the judiciary. If you see the fight, say a Torkonoo fighter, hey, please, and the Torkonoo can go. In fact, Torkonoo can after no, she can be suspended. But the consequences is that when Torkonoo goes, who will replace Torkonoo will have issues, because all Ghanaians will never accept you as a neutral person, Chief Justice. The system will fight you. Your own colleagues at the bench will fight you. You'll be a traitor. Any judge Biara, if they attempt to remove Madam Torkonoo succeeds, any Supreme Court judge Biara that will be nominated and approved by Parliament because they have the majority, that Chief Justice will suffer rejection. Ghanaians and some of us will look at the Chief Justice as a traitor, the new Chief Justice as a traitor, who together with NDC did what we call judicial coup. Where a judicial coup, an attempt to remove Madam Torkonoo is a judicial coup. That Mama, who people claim to be God-fearing and he set a certain agenda, who men of God prayed, a bumper man, Shani and Yonyam, so fun Yamihu Kron and governor. This man has now turned around to hunt people, to hunt the judiciary. And you see, let me tell you before God and man, the moment Torkonoo is removed, the judiciary of Ghana is gone, because the lawyers in this country, listen to me, the Ghana Bar Association, if you sit down for this coup to happen, you have yourself to blame, because now any person that the president, current president, appoint to the Supreme Court will also be colored NDC judge. So if you appoint a Supreme Court judge, NDC judge, appoint a Supreme Court Chief Justice, NDC Chief Justice. So if you want to politicize the judiciary, so be it. But it may lead to political instability. Because when Mama controls the 3 arms of government, the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary, through threats. Currently, the judiciary has come under threat because we are judge you are not safe. Because if your home boss can be removed, every judge can be set a trap. So NDC have list of judges they don't like. Look, the moment Mama during the campaign was having in mind, NDC were having in mind that the judiciary is being packed, the Supreme Court is being packed. It means that after Torkonoo, any judge who was appointed by MPP job security will be denied you. And now, every judge behind from the Supreme Court, when there is a case at the Supreme Court involving political exposed person, your MPP no, NDC no, who judge goes through how your ruling will go. Now it will flow to the Court of Appeal, High Court, Circuit Court, District Court. Now NDC Mama will throw a satellite to watching the conduct and the rulings and the authorities and rulings of judges to determine those judges who are for and those who are against. And this is where the level at which we want to go, so be it. But come 2028, when Torkonoo is removed, anybody who also come 2028, the new president was also removed. It will get to a stage, Chief Justice position will not be secured by the Constitution. It will be determined on the person in power. It will by now also about setting up a true petition. Whether the petition is has some merit or not. And listen to me. Let me educate people. Look, on social media, people are talking about and Charlotte say, Nana Domu Charlotte say because he went through the process, and it's the same way. If Torkonoo is being removed, what is wrong? Let me tell you. Let's learn. When it comes to Charlotte Osei Murefi, the Charlotte Osei was appointed by the president at that time. Satana Afarijai has gone on retirement. They wanted Afarijai replacements. There were senior EC officials there. Bakomire Finidin Wewu and Mrs. Amankwebi. These are two. No, Afarijai wa. But when Madam Charlotte Osei was appointed, tension about these three officers, senior officers, Samadu Tanko, I don't know, about to the sense Charlotte Osei had issues with these two deputies, one a lawyer, woman, and then one a seasoned electoral commissioner on us Afarijai Jumam. To the extent say Charlotte Osei do temino nisa two deputies non kasa. Every time the Charlotte Osei committee, the two deputies are not involved. Charlotte Osei was running the LC as a one woman show. To the sense say all procurement was done without reference to the procurement authority. Okay, say Bra MPP sue electoral commission say the electoral register is overbloated. And yankoya cleaning Charlotte Osei on its own without recourse to procurement practices, equal appointee to the sorry as EC lawyer. It tried to cut 3 billion now. One new billion transit, and that too became an issue. And petitioner, lawyer, I know your lecturer, or the coy, because very well, was to look at Charlotte Osei's breaches and the fact say he had issues with the deputies. This was what brought about Charlotte Osei removal. To the sense say do table now for the two deputies no. Omo blame Charlotte Osei and Charlotte Osei also blame you. But they set up the committee to look into the matter no. Evidence no show say Charlotte say omo ya conform so say omo so Charlotte so also conform. Refi. This is what happened. So Charlotte say Kasano could not work with his own deputies and created problem for herself. Edu table na the three Amadu, Mrs. Amankwa and Charlotte say were accusing each other. Into na who cause am. That is a different ball game together with a chief justice sir. You are pointing now. There's no problem with the judiciary. Currently, judiciary, there's nothing like there is a problem. He has not taken any unilateral decision. He's at peace. In fact, every decision he takes has not created problem for the country. He is not fighting the president of the day. He's not fighting the government of the day. He has been a chief justice where this government has one power. That is peace. That is stability. At least if I were President Mahama to act as a check, I control executive, I control legislature. Let the judiciary be what it is. An experienced president would rather partner with Torkonoo. If I were President Mahama, what I would do is to rather bring Torkonoo on board as one arm of government, and to have a cordial relationship with the woman, because you have the mandate, you have the power. But leave the judiciary alone. Don't go and do removal and a reappointment and start cleaning the judiciary by putting your own people there and thinking that Ghanaians and the other Ghanaians will look up to you. Is a trap. Mama, it's a trap. If you don't heed to my call, Ghanaians are quiet, lawyers are quiet. It's only few lawyers who are doing legal gymnastics, and and you see the lawyers don't make gymnastics. No, almost time, mama, almost pure NDC people are finding fault, and it should be removed. It should be removed. And those who also support the woman say that it should not be removed. But remember, you have a duty. You only have 4 years. Remember, you have a legacy to protect. If you want to be one of the, you want to be like in Nkrumah and go to the political history, say you under your reign, like I said, say you remove a sitting chief justice without a just cost, because it was an agenda that you had whilst in opposition. You see, if whilst in opposition you were supporting the chief justice and the judiciary, we will not have problem. But whilst in position, we were not comfortable with them, and you promised to deal with them, and now you are fulfilling that promise. And you see, the men of God in this country are quiet. They are quiet. Civil society are quiet because we are looking up to you. You have the mandate of the people. Oh, what did I say? Bible say, "What didn't you quiet?" But I didn't know. Mama and NDC government, Mama. Remember the days when you were going around to seek the mandate of the people of Ghana, and the way you were going to men of God to pray for, and telling God that, God, have mercy upon me, Lord, have mercy upon me. Now you have the power. You want to show people where power lies. Now you are arresting people with impunity. Now you are removing people from office with impunity, thinking, say, your mandate will never come to an end. 4 years, the panel. You will be going home. But if you want to copy right. If you want to copy and be like in Nkrumah, he didn't like Akokosa, and in 1963, removed him from office because the man was doing his work, and the independence of the judiciary became an threat. And I don't know, you could listen to me.
So we and Sema lawyer Maurice Ampaw at the above thing, and mega menso maintenance in the dream kakra na atifo so who the echo, because nipa de sani in isuam rano ade a wasi hu ni se nipa de sani and I heading a true every single constitution, every piece of constitution in this world. A nipa de sani and what na say. And let me tell you one thing. The most shocking part is constitution. No? For example, meaning the other countries, but Ghana, 1992 constitution, no, omo air drafting, lawyers can, judges can, farmers can, doctors can, teachers can, traders can, all the edumana obi esebi eburu sebi nyado onye adwuma ye on street enso ba gina dwin ebeka ho. And that tells you the constitution no anya ba ko foti madwin and I dey draw it. It was not drafted based on what ideology. No, it was based on different ideological backgrounds. Pachomoti na metro na se. Constitution ne ya dia ya jiji bi free hanom, ya jibi free hanom, nipa ku ena ye ji o madwin ena he dey draw Ghana 1992 constitution no. Na eye nipa asebi ye na ye troye ene nipa na ehye mbra nipa nso ene ebu mbra so nti no eno nti a ye mbra no eno so nti a ye wo impeachment ewo constitution na mu eno nti a ye wo bi ti se amendment ensisamu ewo constitution na corona emu enti se niema nkoye ewo constitution na obi a or reside on and do know where Ghana constitution baby nitiwo. I know say unim that is the judiciary. See bibi nkoye ewo judiciary no mo it is indirectly affecting our constitution. And this is why I am saying that me and I'm a I am the law enforcer and as a law enforcement agent. And I will say attention ni biko baby, maybe boom and guso na me the code different side. Am I protecting the constitution? No, I am not, because what is enshrined in the constitution, I am not using it. Now, I am using my own head. I'm say emboa, and that wasn't the right path based on the constitution. It is a Ghana for be kase. Mami Justice Araba Asana Torkonoo Gertrude Seki say yempena. Ghana for be say yempena, and I recall say yura nanado tiso omutwe elected the command say mame no yenhwe na yinyine di, just like what they did to IGP Dampare. So petitions aba na say na bedru yura President John Dramani Mahama anima bibisa say boni ben ne wom say Mahama obey the wish of the people. And do you know governance? Do you understand democracy? When we talk of democracy, and then me pese you see ade kakra, and then me pese ne ye fofida ojembre na you see ade kakra. I want to enlighten you on Ghana, your constitution and our democracy. Although I am not a lawyer, but the emotion ewusukumu and tiye kakra maji ewu university any me SHS background ntino. I can also share my opinion and it will make a lot of sense. Democracy and it's a dodona kase yepewe any maya waye bibi krona man regardless listen to me, democracy and it's a dodona kase we na yepe. And I'm not sure say the padodona besona kase Ghana ha yempese emrani be ye adwuma obi ane nam ho che yonko a pay ti say US for two they be oji pay shout out to abranti they didn't sing abranti be infinity they be am say US for two meji pay atamfo ye betua makakado ni wendi she anyway me kai ni din am de ba bonti abusan for. So biya kase yempe constitution na it tells you say bibi wo constitution ni mu a enkoyi. It tells you say adipotin bi se constitution ni mba bia enyeden enkoyi. Enuntia obiye kasa against. Enti nipadom ensori nkasa omumpe we just like that. That is why in every vote, in every debate, can say majority carries the what? The vote. That is why even our own parliament, we have majority and what? Minority. So if they are debating on something and the majority carries the minority, automatically the majority wins the debate. The majority wins the debate. And this nipa dom esore kase yempe we ya. Enye ne boni mu a. Enye ne boni mu a. Awoso husampa. Adekodie bi hye bebi. Ade no emboa Ghana ye die. Emboa Ghana ye nkanko. Emboa Ghana ye constitution no ene our judicial service no. Enti se ne nipa dom asore atro krata e de akoma yewura President John Mahama. So Madam Torkonoo. It has a reason. And yembisa se a ding and a kofa as in the buyer. It kroma and ana Mami Torkonoo adane ne ho clearing agent and Supreme Court. As in BAC pa no clear. There was a timer or recommendee Supreme Court judge B. Now you share the background no. Then the pakron wa contested for MPP parliamentary seat. Awenya and Okusua law and a Euro Kufado or recommended the man and a Kufado Edinba a year of Mokane bench in so. Intisani democracy. Maybe a question that be so. Sesani democracy, dear, and the sitting and the nipadong, a casadia we yin a ye cassetia, and yet. It is a lawyer Maurice Ampaw etnase ekase ade a ekoso no e NDC for planner or more take long timer that is owura no enye no kwafo lawyer Maurice Ampaw etnase kan sem ekotu Bible but forgotten say o ka kire Ghana for ina say Mahama weni a he will never sit in this country, he will never stay in this country otia na ontia ye ko bisa na o say a political talk. So that means because of say lawyer Maurice Ampaw mu position enti o pese ugu aban ne ho fi na omoba in power period. And then was a Ghana ni bi ewu say enye den a aban ne wo in power na so hu say nkofo bi kasa gbogbo. It tells you say aban ni ye adwuma, aban ni ye de ye adwuma na mom nkofo bi pese obo distracted. On say ne lawyer Maurice Ampaw brana wo kan ye maame jin pokwa ajiman ye omokane say ye vice president ho asem no on say okane de but the zoom is bibi na esi ena nka okasa nka obe horo maame no odo ankasa ne boss wontumi e de maame ni si ho ka kire say oye bayifo ono na o magana nkoso eka a lot of words, a lot of hurting words e de kire maame no and now what is maame no dodo eje bayifo you think say obewu it was say e kan sem papa onwuda. Mami Jane will never die. Mami Jane will never die. She will live and see the progression of this country. She will live and see the good governance they give to us. It is a you be say, Mami Jimensa Ebi Frimako, I'm in this for a year. Hey, rethink because you are what? Getting mad. Hey, rethink because Jim means Socrates. Mami we nika Jim Socrates. Ono a okika nkofo tibom election results no mo ye ne mpe ono kratiase. How much more ye mami Jane, ye mami Professor Jane Poku na ajeman ono de na otiase a ye chira na abujafo ye me pese mi chiri na say lawyer Maurice Ampaw as a person no, he has no ambition in politics. Also no do a lawyer. The castle can be a who say he talks like a child and he always wants a position. MPP for Bob by no more money in your position. And he still want to talk. And the next MPP government, money baby. That is why you're running in your pity. Apart from that, he has no business when it comes to democracy. For Mr. Mada, Mamu Mayenye distracted by these people, Mamu Mayenye distracted by this group of people, leaders. And Kofobini say, Obuba Bontino Mobekasa, feel free and just listen and skip their words because their words are not genuine. We gave them the power for over 8 good years. He business are the Kodia Ben and Omoyen Ukrum Hanum. And the lawyer Maurice Ampaw, he got the nerves, he got the gas to sit on television and speak. He's not even ashamed of himself. After saying Muhammad Torkonoo, and then it was a political talk. So if it is a political talk, then why are you saying Muhammad he shouldn't take decision to remove the Chief Justice? You see, Ghana ye person you. Enka obi ti some lawyer Maurice Ampaw enka ade nchi ne dani si ho nipa nim o ma twe na kwashi prison because na no eyi ne ka obi enkoku bia me pa chew sa de de kwa me nka no me platform so na mom ade nchi no na ya so na se de bongo ideas e koso ano no ye de ne ko prison ye de na kwahye self. So next time okasa ofa nyansa to ho but because of democracy and because of some of people like Maurice Ampaw omukasa yemfa ho yenti. We just keep it and let it go. We just skip it and let it go. And these are the people they want the downfall of this government. No matter what Muhammad do or Muhammad does, it will never makes them appreciate it. They would never appreciate it. Whatever Muhammad does, even Muhammad they will still criticize him. These are the people Muhammad good they will never appreciate it. Get it right and make sure that MPP will be in opposition forever. And according to Veep, and a lot of Ghanaians are saying say MDC should stay in power and MPP shouldn't dare because they are okay at where we are now. Ghana for say we are okay at where we are now. MPP shouldn't dare and come to power because we are not going to vote for them. MPP shouldn't go and aspire for any election because Ghanaians are cool. MPP for try in 2028 and they are going to get the lowest mark, the lowest percentage as compared to the 2024 elections. Because and this by show my way and now for no marking being an good young kind of parliament because on no share Mumwa Koswa said in the crash and then people for Nakote or more ye meeting with Suma said them go for Padisi a boom idea and here 4 years the draft 10% were bed my it nagam shishiaba so more try as much as possible to disgrace and tarnish the name and the reputation of this government, but any juma Yakupu assission and why they was shit. Yakupu assission could you not even lawyer Maurice Ampaw. I could find an ankasa quite the wire silence and what your mumbo papa. How much more you say we about me? How much more you say of lawyer Maurice Ampaw? And the wouldn't mean ankasa crack and a notum. Jandam master one and into the old way white lawyer Maurice Ampaw or no be the TV station called can and notum. Would you have better airtime kicking say with the more free? Would you know we did now? It is sad. It may ignore such personalities, such people, because they are out of credibility, they are incompetent, they don't know what they send out to the people. They just make noise. They be empty barrels, make go what I say, bo angry who they did it. Angry who and they did it. Ejebusian for Hanum you about authentic platform TV. The quarry the Becca and 2028 agenda they are starting. And people foresee if they are not comfortable at where they are now, they should go to go and contest the election, not in this country. Because Ghana we are not ready to give them the power. We are not ready to vote for them because we all saw what happened for the last 8 years. We are not ready to go into mess. We are not ready to go into what? With the moment for na can shift region. A bessie shall me chi bafo. Yankupo isha mammy, mammy be Yankupo shall be Yasham, Yankupo your Kessia for a crowd. With the other beggar. Let's also be subscribed, no like it, but did not share. Now for any beer. Bye bye.